You know, Mike, there is no place like home, but it's kind of tough when you have to share that home with the Oakland Raiders. 36 hours ago, this place was transformed from football to baseball, and trust me, you have no idea what it takes to make that switch. When the Raiders take over McAfee Coliseum, the whole facility gets a new look. Seats are installed, the pitcher's mound is removed, and the outfield grass is torn into shreds. The Coliseum is one of only 4 venues in North America to host both professional baseball and football. Reconfiguring the stadium takes strategy, kind of like moving around a bunch of chess pieces.
We're the only place that does what you're seeing now, where everything's pieces. You know, there's other stadiums that have retractable bleacher systems. We don't. So you've got about 72 pieces of bleachers that have to come on and off the field every time we do this, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of coordinated effort.
It's a lot harder to put them in than take them out. We'll get them out pretty quick. It's the guys at the Coliseum getting all the field ready and stuff like that. Clay's got a big job ahead of him making this field look real good.
Head groundskeeper Clay Wood and his crew have possibly the most challenging task. They take a playing surface that's been both abused by football and covered by seats and make it playable overnight for baseball.
It's just, you get a mindset, you got to be ready for this time of year, and they are always ready, and they come through, and they did a tremendous job on getting this field together for tonight.
While the grounds crew does its work, special cranes are oh so carefully brought down the center field ramp. Once configured, they will lift these football seating sections out of place one at a time.
This crane is one of our newer 75-ton link belts that we just purchased, and it's a good fit for getting down in between the columns.
The A's and Raiders have been sharing the modernized Coliseum for 11 years now, and while this changeover has occurred about 50 times and has become more efficient with each switch, it still requires a lot of manpower.
When I get both crews going, I'll have the infield crew coming in here in a couple hours after we open this up, and we'll have pretty close to 50 guys with crane operators, teamsters, and iron workers.
I'll have 70 people working between 4 o'clock today and later on this morning. And then I got another 40 people coming back in the morning to finish the job. It takes a couple hundred people altogether to get this all done.
Not only is the transformation impressive, it's also expensive. Going from baseball to football and back to a baseball setup can cost around $250,000. Besides that, there is the pressure of doing this whole makeover in less than 24 hours. The crew will need every last minute to finish the job.
There's always some pressure and there's always some uncertainty involved, but we've been through it before. So, and we have great people working here. So there's always some anxiety.
The hardest thing is the time schedule when we have to go overnight. You've got a lot of people that are doubling up on shifts. You're going to see a lot of really burnt out people by 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
And there is a game tomorrow night, and I know, maybe is that in the back of your mind at all?
No.
You're just going to get the job done, right?
We'll have it done. It'll be all ready to go. You won't even know this was happening.
Yeah, Mike, kind of an amazing transformation. I tell you, you really don't get a sense until you actually come here at 1 in the morning when it's all happening. They got big cranes out here. This place is like a construction zone, not a ballpark.
They did a great job. We were out here last night. They said there wasn't going to be BP. The place looked good enough to have BP last night, though.
Yeah, and you know what, Clay Wood, head groundskeeper, not a happy guy at this time of year, and you can't blame him. But you know what, this field has looked better than it ever has during football and baseball season.